Of Bayport, Brad Woodford of Waukesha South, Dan Schubert, Appleton East, Sam Penzenstadler from Oshkosh West, Sam Hacker, Madison West, Russ Sandvold, Arrowhead, Dan Gagne from Wauwatosa East, Tommy Meister from Janesville Craig, Ben Bierman of Arrowhead, Zach Hansen of Kenosha Tremper, Brandon Kamstra from Middleton, and Jeremy Mikkelson of Cedarburg. Well, we've seen Schubert and Sandvold in a pretty good competition yesterday. May see it again today.
Caleb Abfall of Bayport with the best qualifying time, 4:21.68. As you say, Schubert won the 3200, besting Sandvold yesterday. Schubert had loved to repeat what his teammate Taylor Wardall of Appleton East did last year and win this event.
Another guy to keep an eye on, Tommy Meister, a junior from Janesville Craig. He was second at the state Division I cross country individual championships, and he's had a great season, undefeated in the cross country season. And Tommy Meister, who will be in the blue and white of Janesville Craig, will be starting this race in the 8th position from the inside. And we're off with the second section of the boys' 1600-meter run. Jumping out front, Brad Woodford from Waukesha South. Only a little more than a 3-second difference between the best seed time and the slowest seed time in this group. So everyone you'd figure would be in contention here. And running in second is that Janesville Craig runner, Tommy Meister, just behind Woodford. Well, I keep looking at that flag yesterday, the American flag. On the right side of the screen, just outside the track, was pretty straight all day, and today it's wrapped around the pole, not moving at all.
That has led to some sensational times.
Again, just I don't even know, not even a handful of days like that this year.
Change in the lead there, as still it's a pretty bunched field.
Tommy Meister of Janesville Craig now in first.
Sam Hacker out of Madison West in that bunch came in 7th in the 3200 yesterday.
Temperature is 83 degrees right now, which is just wonderful. It's the spring we've had.
10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, which was a sultry day, again with southerly breezes that were factors.
A couple of Arrowhead runners have now moved toward the front. Russ Sandvold and Ben Bierman. Meister still leading the way. 2 laps to go.
About 2:07 on the first half mile there.
The runner in second in the red with the black shorts is Dan Schubert from Appleton East. So a lot of the likely candidates are starting to get in position to make a run at posting the fast time in section 2.
The first 2 laps of this race is getting through the first half mile, and now you start to see some guys separate. They'll pick up the turnover a little bit on their stride. Not necessarily the speed, but just trying to get in position, as you just mentioned, Jay. And then you'll see in this last 400 meters, things will really start to pick up. They get through the first corner, the second corner, get on the back stretch, and really feel where each other's at. As they head in the final 200 meters, that pace will pick up considerably.
Sandvold of Arrowhead, and well, his teammate Bierman as well. Arrowhead, the state cross country champions in Division I last fall. And now Meister's trying to hang out of the lead as they hit the line for the final lap. It's Meister followed by the 2 Arrowhead runners. Schubert in 4th. Zach Hansen of Kenosha Tremper in 5th. Field has strung out a bit, but the top 5 pretty closely bunched at this point. Schubert makes a move around the outside. It looks like he'll take 3rd. And he's zeroing in on 2nd. Meister has led the last couple of laps, but here comes Dan Schubert.
Starting to kick in right now, the last 150. You'll see these distance runners become sprinters down the final stretch.
Let's see what Meister has left. Russ Sandvold making the pass. Sandvold for Arrowhead has first. Now Meister
coming back,
kicking back. It's Sandvold ahead of Meister. Who's going to get the lean? We're going to have to wait for the official time as Meister hits the deck after the finish.
He dove for the finish line, and
who you picking?
I think Sandvold beat him by very little.
I think you're right, but we'll wait again for the official time.
Sandvold, who was second in the 3200.
This is an anxious moment.
And he wins it according to the board.
You're going to see the finish again. Meister on the inside, Sandvold on the outside.
2/100ths of a second.
Meister dives here, but Sandvold crosses.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really close. 4:12.98 to 4:13. Sandvold the winner.
Pretty consistent on those paces for their laps, 64, 63 seconds each, and they turned in the last lap with 59 seconds, so they really picked up the tempo on that last lap.
So you've got to run 1,600 meters, and you're going to have a 3/100ths of a second.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Wow, that's a close call. Well, congratulations to our state champion in the boys 1,600 meter run for Division I, 4:12.98, the winning time for Arrowhead's Russ Sandvold.